Ripley's Believe It or Not. So if you've been reading about the history of the Grove, you'll know that some of the talk about how there was only bachelors, and that's the reason why it was called Bachelor's Grove kind of thing. And Ripley's got a hold of that and made a big deal about women being buried there. But today I want to talk about synchronicities, something more on a personal level, and how Bachelor's Grove has been special in my life.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
What would happen if you gave a 12-year-old boy obsessed with gadgets a house, a millionaire's bank account, and made sure that no grown-ups were allowed to intrude? Well, pretty much the same thing that was built by a kid named Ben Scora. Only Ben is 73 years old.
This Illinois home may appear ordinary from the outside. That's until you get a tour from its owner.
Well, when I walk into the house, it's like walking into a spaceship.
Ben has been a pretty special friend for me. I actually met Ben the first year I was going to the Grove, and we have a lot in common. He's kind of a mentor, father figure. We will talk about the paranormal all the time. And being the first year I was going to the Grove, I'd stop by his house, and of course throughout the years, and talk to him about all the weird stuff that would happen. And here's A-Rock. He's got a little paranormal history, but we'll come back to Ben. Another synchronicity is newspaper articles. So doing research here, I found 3 articles come out on the same day about the Grove. And that's the most I found that came out in one day. And that's my birthday. That's the day I was born, the year and day. So yeah, Ben, I met him through the use of his car. He's got a pretty unique sense of humor.
We go out to the restaurant and we have fun with the people. They look around and then the door opens and closes and they stand back. It's pretty funny.
He also has a very serious side. And so eventually I got to show him this video that I captured myself out at the cemetery. Some may have seen this thing. But when he saw it, he knew that it wasn't normal and nothing was wrong with the camera. And he wanted me to show it to some guy named Richard Crowe. Who's Richard Crowe? And next thing I know, he's on the phone, and I'm off to Richard's house or one of his friends. And then fast forward a year, a girlfriend wanted to go to a college where apparently he was giving a speech. I didn't know he was going to be there. Another synchronicity is there I am in the crowd. I'm watching this guy take a photo. It was a pretty big flash. I'm like, oh, that was rude. And there, years later doing research, there's a newspaper article. And wow, I was in the audience. But, this video was also purchased. My girlfriend had purchased it, and if it wasn't for this video, some other synchronicity things wouldn't have happened. But yeah, she did a great job. She was one of the few people that were special in my life that way.
Have a good day. Thank you for coming.